You can just stand here and tan. I don't know if you can tan through a window, I don't think so. Gosh, I'm feeling so small up here. Oh, I have spotted something. Just come with me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Restless Living channel. My name is Christian Trampedag, and today we should take a closer look at this fella. And why is that? Well, it is because we got an opportunity to tour the Boomerang House designed by HAG Architects. Whatever. The owners, they have a carpenter firm, so they were responsible for the majority of the construction. And what does that mean? Well, it means that there are lots of great details. But instead of just talking about them, let's just head inside and check it out. Wow, look at this space. Kitchen, dining, and living room, all under the same roof. Well, of course it's the same roof, it's one house, but you get what I mean. Huge space. But I think let's just begin from the kitchen area, I guess. Which I think one of the most striking parts of this is this kitchen island, right? Look how it's basically elevated from the floor, so it gets this lightness, and then it has this amazing steel surface that has basically been heated up, welded, and then cooled down again. And that's how it has gotten this beautiful edges. And of course, normally when you have like an aluminum surface or something, there is always coming these scratches here. But instead, with the steel, you get kind of like these marks from cups and whatever, and giving it a completely different dynamic. To contrast the dark steel, you have this Denison Douglas wood. Soft close, of course. But it just really works well with the dark, the light, and then the lightness of the structure itself. And then you have Gaggenau appliances, both oven and so on. And then these gray nuances for the cabinets. And I think you can see how it's, contrasting the white walls, giving it a little bit more depth. An industrial lamp, very light, especially because the steel threads that it's hanging in are so light, so it basically looks like it's floating, just like the kitchen island itself. Nice dining area. Look how spacious it all is. And with kids and so on, it just makes so much sense to have a lot of space, also to the roof and so on. And then it leads straight into a small, cozy living area where the staircase has basically been used as a piece of furniture. So when you have people over, you don't even need to sit all of them in a couch. You can just sit here. Hello. By now you have probably already noticed why this is called the Boomerang House. I mean, look up on the roof ceiling. It's made of ash wood, and you can see how it's basically curving its way throughout the volume. Wow. It makes so much sense because it creates this very strong dynamic feeling, and also quite unconventional, you could say, because of the shape. And then you just have this open, transparent space where the whole family can gather. And of course, with the curvature of the windows on both sides, you get so much daylight just floating in throughout the day. Love it. let's just jump downstairs. This is kind of like a basement, but then again, doesn't remind you of any kind of basement, I would say. A huge multi-space for the kids to just play around. They can even, you can even play football here. As a creative spirit myself, I can leave my mark. One of the only things I'm able to draw. A little dog. So creative. This is for the gram. Oh my God. Such a beautiful wine cellar. Very contemporary with the glass. Then I can pretend that I know something about wine, but so beautiful, very minimalistic in the sense, but you still have these old school touches. The wine cellar, definitely nice. You can see here the staircase is really made for the kids. I mean, also for childish souls like me. They can use the whole space as their playground. I think that's very fascinating. Gosh, I'm feeling so small up here in like this spatial scheme of things. I completely forgot to say that the roof was the most difficult part about this house, and it took 3 weeks to get it right. And they made so many mistakes because the owner is a carpenter. So they always measure everything, and with this curvature and so on, it was impossible to measure how everything should be fit. So what they did was they just started from an end, putting it up and saying, okay, this kind of fits. And then they just started to build and build and build so it would look completely straight. But just come with me, we should check out the parenting section, or at least, the place where all the bedrooms are. A small kids room. Look at the windows, the shape of it, triangular, kind of like a trapeze. And I think it just adds a lot of playfulness to the design. Master bedroom, very simplistic, but I think one of the really cool features about this, where did you go? Are you here? One of the really cool features about the master bedroom is this transition. It makes it possible to have like an infant child here, and you can just go back and forth during the night when the baby is up screaming. But then when the kid grows older, you can see that you can just put in another closet here and then conceal this space, and then you have 2 separate rooms. I think that's a really, really cool design idea. So right next to this infant child and master bedroom, you have the master bathroom. It almost reminds me of the bathroom that was on the episode The Ship. It's kind of the same idea with the framed glass and the 2 shower heads, but this one is much more monochromatic in its aesthetic, right? With the blacks and the grays, the white. Oh, but there's also a skylight here, so you feel like you're outside. Then you can just stand here and tan. I don't know if you can tan through a window, I don't think so. But the idea was there. Besides this bathroom, there are 2 smaller ones as well. One with a curved bathtub, whereas the other one reminds quite a lot like this one, just a bit smaller. And of course with only 1 single shower. Okay, but let's go downstairs and maybe outside. Typically, when you build a house, you would probably just make it parallel with one side of the plot. But this architectural concept wanted to be radically unconventional, and that's why they placed it in the middle of the plot. So basically, not freeing up a huge singular space, but creating all these small, different, cozy corners around the house so that the outdoor area was gonna be used in different ways, depending on the time of the day and so on. Look at the facade, right? Wow. With the big glasses that are, kind of different sizes and so on. And the curvature, right? Having the kind of boomerang shape. And you can really see here how the organic roof is supported by the two brick solids. When we're talking about that this house is bold and it's unconventional, what more unconventional is there than extruded bricks? Instead of just keeping it completely flat, the architects have decided to just pull out some of the bricks completely randomly to create this kind of playful design. After a long day of heavy YouTube shooting, it is almost necessary to just lie here and relax. Oh, I have spotted something. Just come with me. There is an outdoor shower. Okay, because it's wet. I forgot to mention that this place is quite close to the beach, because you might be asking, like, why is there an outdoor shower? But that is simply why. It's because there is a beach 100 meters away. And then it really makes sense when you come home, all sandy everywhere, just stop by the outdoor shower, take a shower before you get inside. Whoop. Wait. There it was. I haven't seen it all day. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Make sure to check out AJG Architects. As always, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and then I'll see you soon. Bye.